What is going on, guys? Hess here. Hopefully you guys are having a good day out there. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and if you haven't used my website Collective Kicks, feel free to check that out in the description of this video. This video is going to be sponsored by SoleSavy. SoleSavy is a community-based membership to help you cop sneakers. I've been a member now for a couple months, and I wanted to let you guys know of a few of the perks that I enjoy from SoleSavy. The first one is the sneaker monitors that they have set up with the SoleSavy app. You can have monitors ping you for specific items, and it will notify you anytime there is a release or a restock. Trust me, this will come in handy with all of the late shipments, obviously, that we've been seeing for a lot of the products that we're already supposed to have released. I have a feeling you'll see quite a few restocks of like the cool gray 11s as an example. This online community is definitely great. It's fun to be able to communicate with other people out there. You have monitors in the chats as well. One of the things I like most about this is the filtered noise. You don't have a lot of the negativity that you see like on Twitter or YouTube comments or Facebook comments. It's basically like less of an anonymous feel and more of like a personal interaction with the community. The chat monitors are also very helpful, very friendly, and they provide a professional service and at the same time make you feel like family. I also enjoy the live prep sessions, getting you ready for the releases for those people that are not familiar how to cop it like every single site possible because there's so many sites out there, as well as having the live release lounges, which is super educational and helpful, especially if you're a beginner at buying sneakers. As an example, have you ever ran into a captcha that asks you a question and you don't know the answer to that you need to type in? When you're in a live release lounge, they actually just yell it out and you know the answer immediately and you can just type it in. They really do answer a lot of questions and really try to help set you up for the most success that you could possibly have. So far, I've been able to cop the AMM ones twice actually from the AMM site, the Patta Air Maxes, Joe Fresh Goods New Balance restock, as well as a Supreme Box logo hoodie with all of their help. I even got a couple extra pairs of cool gray 11s that I was able to oop some friends. Anyway, it's been a fun group to be a part of. If you guys are interested in checking them out, check the link in the description to take you over and get more information. Also, SoleSavy actually already put together their own top 10 sneakers of 2021 from the staff as well as from the crowdsource of their members. So definitely worth checking those links out. I'll put them in the description as well. So top 10 Jordan list is one of those things that's obviously very difficult to come up with. I wanted to give you guys some runner-ups that I'll get into in the middle of the video, but I wanted to let you guys know from the beginning that I'm personally banning the Trophy Room Air Jordan 1s. I'm not including them on the list. I don't think they deserve to be on the list the way those were released. A little salty about the backdooring of all of that. And I don't think it's proper. I mean, honestly, in any other practice, you would get like a license pulled for backdoor and everything like that. It just seems crooked in my opinion. And for that reason alone, I'm like, nope, not in my list. But I know this is a hot topic across all the sneaker landscape. So you guys, I'm sure, will fall on one side of the fence or the other. Anyway, we'll get into the top 10 and I'll get into my runner-ups in a second. Number 10 spot's going to go to a pair that I honestly never thought I would include, especially from the first images, but as soon as I got them in hand, I was like, okay, we're doing this. We have the Air Jordan 3 patchwork, and part of the reason why I really like this shoe is just because of how different the patches are on the shoe. I like the Harry Suede usage instead of the elephant print. I just think that the shoes were done very, very well, and the images didn't do them justice, and it's just one of those ones where I like edged out some of the other ones in the list because of the creativity of the delivery of this specific model. So number 10 spot goes to the Patchwork 3s. Number 9 is going to go to the Cool Gray 11s. I know it's kind of lower on the list, but for me personally, Cool Gray is not my favorite colorway of Air Jordan 11. Concord guy, Bread guy for sure. Space Jam, those three definitely are like way higher up on the list. I find it funny because historically I've always said gray is my favorite color. I don't know, something about it, it definitely just is not my favorite. However, they did a great job on the release this year. It's just one of those ones that still falls in the lower tier of my list. Number 8 spot goes to the Air Jordan 6 Carmine. Now this retro came with a Nike Air on the back, and it looks very true to the original, which is definitely a plus as well. The Carmine colorway in general is just one of those ones I thought was fire back in the day. And I remember the 6s growing up. Like the 5s were super dope with the icy bottoms. 6s were really dope with the icy bottoms as well. And for that reason, I mean, the Carmine 6s shouldn't be forgotten. Number 7 spot's going to go to a new colorway of the Air Jordan 4, and it's the white Oreo colorway. And this is a surprising like success in my opinion. I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a surprise. I thought the colorway would have been so similar to the white cement that it would have been off-putting to people, but people seem to really gravitate towards this colorway. And actually, I have a pair of them, and since I got them, I was like, dude, they're actually really, really clean. I think that's the reason why I like them so much. They're just super clean, and that's why they are this high on the countdown. Going into the number 6 spot on the countdown, we have the Air Jordan 1 A Ma Maniere collaboration. And I put this one a little bit lower on the list than maybe some of the other people put it. It just barely fell out of the top 5 of the year for myself, but it's a really clean colorway and definitely one of the the good colorways of the Air Jordan 1s through the year. The cracked leather on the upper is definitely very original. It was only seen on the topes Air Jordan 4s that we saw, and the delivery in this colorway was much better. I like the aged vintage look. The quilted liner is really nice on them as well. Definitely a quality shoe, $200 price point, unfortunately, on those, but definitely a really, really solid pair, and happy that I was able to hit 2 of them. I'm hooking my buddy Paul up with my second pair, though, because he missed out on them. Moving right into the top 5, number 5 spot, we got to go with the Air Jordan 5 Toro Brava. Now, this is one that I think a lot of people forgot about. I don't know why, but the hype on the Toro Bravas have been crazy through the years. I remember the original release, they didn't actually get sold out immediately. Then after a while, the hype just kept on going and going. And I had the original pair, the Toro Bravo pack, with the 3M reflective upper on the one pair, and then obviously the Toro Bravo red suede pair that came in that pack. I think it was $310 back in the day. Now we have the retro in 2021, and the suede quality is decent. It's not like absolutely amazing or anything like that. I think maybe that's one reason why people didn't like it as much, because the quality maybe wasn't as good as they anticipated. The fact that these had a retro gave a lot of people the opportunity to actually get their first pair of them. So I think it was one of those ones where you can't forget about them. Number 5 spot to myself, Toro Bravos. Rolling into the number 4 spot, we have the Air Jordan 4 Lightning colorway. And this one I think deserves its spot in the 4th spot because it's a fire colorway as well. And maybe it's just because I'm an older head and I remember the release and I missed them when they came out. It was an interesting time the way they were trying to release stuff on their own website, Jordan Brand was. The M&M 2s actually released the same way, which is another pair that's always eluded me. I wish that one would actually get a retro too, although who knows, it probably won't. Anyway, we had the Thunder 4s years ago, and now we finally have the Lightning 4s. So as soon as those ones came out, I knew that I needed a pair of them. And actually, I got a second pair of those ones, and I hooked them to one of Kai's friends, Swag. So shout out to him. But yeah, it's saturated right now, and in like 2 years, people are going to go nuts for them again. It's just a really solid colorway. Materials on them are pretty decent as well. In fact, I did a side-by-side comparison of the materials between my Tokyo 5s and the Lightning 4s, and the Lightning 4s felt like it had better material. But it is what it is. Number 4 spot for myself, Lightning 4s. Number 3 spot on the countdown is going to go to the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Fragment collaboration. And I'm going to go with the low tops, but the high tops can also fit in the same section here. I'm going to be honest, the Travis Scott Fragment lows is my most worn Jordan this year. I've worn them a ton. It's just one of those colorways that I think absolutely is just beautiful the way that it comes together. And it's on the Air Jordan 1 low. One of those things that I didn't think would look very good. I like that one better than the brown colorway that I own as well. Something about that added fragment like collaboration to the Travis Scotts make those ones extra special. And they look really good. And I think that's the thing. The hype aside, they're just a very wearable, very nice colorway, which is why they're at the 3 spot for me. Getting into the 2 spot, we have an Air Jordan 2, and this is going to be pre-Air Jordan 2 wave that we're going to see in 2022 next year. But we have the off-white version from Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace, Virgil. This is one of those shoes that I actually bought because I knew I wanted a pair of them. I got them right before he passed away. Literally the day he passed away, I got the delivery from my order, and I got them for like $400 and something, and then the prices went over a rack now. It's just crazy. Obviously resellers and stuff, and people are just going to try to take advantage of scenarios. Regardless of any of that, the shoe and the concept of what he did with the cracked midsole and the vintage to the next level of the off-white Air Jordan 2s, I think he did a great job. It's a really nice looking version of what he created, and I like the storytelling behind it, how they literally dug it out of the archives. And the sample pair I think that they were actually using to 3D scan actually had Michael Jordan's signature on that pair, so they left it on it. There's a lot of cool details to that shoe. It's not just because Virgil passed away that I'm putting it in this countdown. It really has earned its place in this spot. He took an Air Jordan 2 low, not even just an Air Jordan 2, a low top version, and made it something that's really, really dope. But anyways, we're going to see a lot of action in the Air Jordan 2 next year. It sounds like everybody that's collaborating with Jordan Brand is doing it too. They're probably being forced to, but ultimately I think that it's going to do some justice to the Air Jordan 2. I think it's a nice looking model. It's not my favorite. It's not anybody's favorite, I don't think, but it's going to get some play this time around next year. And with a lot more people on the sneaker market now than they have been in the past, I feel like it's probably going to be a successful combination. But anyway, rest in peace, Virgil, number 2 spot, Off-White Air Jordan 2. So we made it to the number 1 spot. Before I get into it, I'm going to give you guys some of my runner-ups, my personal runner-ups that I really, really liked. So we have the Air Jordan 1 Electro Orange. I know people don't like that one. I paid resale for that one because I really like that colorway of the Electro Orange. Also, the Patina Air Jordan 1. Love that colorway as well. I paid resale for that one. However, it came out close to retail when I got them. Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0, also very nice. Air Jordan 1 UNC, also another one that would have been in the top 10, but honestly, there's so many Air Jordan 1s that I felt like even the Patchwork 3s edged it out just because there were so many other releases. Then you have the Air Jordan 1 low white neutral gray colorway, very nice as well. I just didn't include it in my countdown. I actually got a pair of them and never even showed you guys. Also the Air Jordan 4 UNC colorway, very, very fire, and one that I did not get my hands on, but the quality is supposed to be really nice on those. And then the last one that I considered a runner-up is the Air Jordan 5 orange Blaze. I've been waiting for orange Air Jordans, and an Air Jordan 5 was perfect for me to add the little patch to the back and make it like an Oregon State Beaver colorway, and so I super like that colorway. But anyway, the number one spot for myself, I've been saying it since the very first images of the shoe, before I got them in hand, after I got them in hand. A lot of people have said it. It's made a lot of people's number one on their list, and maybe not everybody's the biggest fan of the Air Jordan 3, but it is the Air Jordan 3 Aimant Meunier, and it's definitely one of those shoes that is surprising because it's a woman's shoe, first of all, that made it to the number one spot. Everybody's countdown, but I don't think people care about if it's a men's or a women's shoe. And honestly, I think that if Jordan Brand and Nike and everybody can actually remove that whole stigma from the model of it being a women's shoe or a men's shoe, I think it's stupid. At the end of the day, it's whatever size it is, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you can wear those shoes if you like that colorway. Hopefully we'll see some forward progression towards that type of a system, because honestly, it's just, the whole system's stupid. If they just used European sizes, we all be fine because it's just universal. But ultimately, the Air Jordan 3 Aimant Meunier is amazingly nice. The color combination is super fire. The materials on them are good. They're not amazing, like crazy good. They're good, but it's not like a New Balance collaboration good. But the color blocking, the storytelling behind the shoe definitely helps as well. Ultimately, I think that it's just such a clean, wearable colorway, and it was executed so well that that one for sure is number one on my list. But that is my top 10. What do you guys think? Leave some comments of your top 2, top 3 of the year of Jordans. I have other top 5s. I have other top 10s that will be posted on my channel, so go to my channel, check out the other videos. Shout out to SoleSavy though, if you guys are interested in checking out their services and their membership, you can check the link in the description, take you over there. And appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys like the video, drop a like on the video, and hopefully we'll see you guys back here for some more videos. All right, peace guys.